Hello and welcome back to Corntech. Today's products are straight from Corsair, the Ironclaw RGB Wireless and the Glaive Rgb Pro. Even though both mice offers a few different features, they're very similarly priced in Norway, 799 kroners for both mice, but in the US there's a $10 difference. Let's get them out of the box and see what we have to deal with. I'm starting with the Glaive Rgb Pro mouse. First out of the box we get the mouse with all the customizable modules, and we get a few books. First impressions on the Glaive Rgb Pro: you get 3 different hand modules in the package and they are very easy and satisfying to slap on. Furthermore, the buttons are rated for up to 50 million clicks and they have very nice clicky sound for all of the buttons, even the mouse wheel. The mouse wheel is a bit soft, which is nice for web browsing, but if you change weapons in game with the mouse wheel, you'll maybe change a few too many slots. This mouse also covers the 2019 RGB standards, the Corsair logo glows, left and right RGB strips, the DPI lights, mouse wheel and the 2 zones in front. Both of these mice are supposedly very large. Even though I have small hands, they fit very nice in my hand and are very comfortable to move around. Moving on to the Ironclaw RGB Wireless. First out of the box we have a charging cable for the mouse, and then we have the mouse, and then we have books and stuff, and we have the USB wireless transmitter. Let's cover the accessories first. First we have a long and nice braided charging cable for the mouse, but in my opinion it should be a USB-C since we're in 2019, but instead it's a micro USB. Next up is the USB wireless transmitter for the mouse, and then we have this dongle thing which you can plug the USB transmitter in, and then you put the charging cable in this so that you can have the wireless transmitter closer to the mouse. First impressions on the Ironclaw Wireless compared to the Glaive: they're built identical with the same aluminum highlights in front and the same plastics. A few other things these mice have in common are the buttons. Both are rated for 50 million clicks and they have the identical aluminum mouse wheel, which is a bit soft for swapping weapons in game. They also have the identical high quality, super fast 18,000 DPI gaming mouse sensor. And so on to the things that are different between these mice. The Ironclaw comes with 3 extra buttons which are easily customizable within the iQ software. I customized mine to Alt Tab and skip forward and back between tracks in Spotify. And if you're worried about latency with the wireless connectivity, Corsair claims their slipstream technology should have no latency. This mouse has up to 50 hours of battery life if you connect it via Bluetooth. That will be good if you bring it to school or something, or work, and connect it to a laptop, but if you use the 2.4 GHz dongle, you'll have about half of that. And there will of course be latency with Bluetooth. And lastly, the Ironclaw RGB Wireless is also loaded with 3 RGB zones, the Corsair logo, mouse wheel and in front. This pretty much sums up the features of the newest gaming mice from Corsair. I've tested these gaming mice for a couple of days and I'll say I'm overall very happy with their performance. Let's sum up the Glaive and the Ironclaw. First, the negatives. I gotta say I'm not a fan of these mouse wheels. They're way too easy to scroll. I love them for web browsing, but if I'm playing CSGO or something like that, I will swap right to the knife if I just want to swap to the pistol. On the mouse I'm currently using, the Razer Basilisk, it has a wheel underneath to change the scrolling wheel resistance. I wish more mice implemented this feature. In Europe, these are equally priced, which doesn't favor the Glaive mouse. For 799 kroners or 79.99 euros, I would rather have the Ironclaw. Let's move on to the positives. Both mice offers very nice 50 million click rated buttons, and they have top class gaming sensors, 18,000 super duper fast gaming sensors, very nice. Moving on, both mice offer very nice build quality, and on the Glaive it's nice that you can swap the hand pieces to get a tailored fit. Another very cool feature with the Ironclaw is that it's basically 2 mice in one. You can use it at home for gaming, and then you can just rip out the charging wire and switch it to Bluetooth and connect it to your work computer and work all day. In conclusion, both are very good mice, but the wireless one is a better bang for the buck. Great work, Corsair. I think the Glaive deserves an 8 out of 10 and the Ironclaw will get a 9 out of 10. That's all for today, but be sure to tune in next week for more product reviews. Until then, comment, like and subscribe. See you next week.